I'd like to start by quoting a letter that was sent to us by the international president of the United Steelworkers Union, Leo Gerard, who represents all of the steelworkers that Mr. Murphy talks about and that mostly reside in the 14th Congressional District, where we have U.S. Steel's two active steel plants, Edgar Thomson in Braddock and Mon Valley Works in West Mifflin. This is from the International President of Steelworkers. Leo Gerard, International President of the United Steelworkers Union, today praised the progress made by the U.S. House Energy and Commerce Committee in its work to pass comprehensive climate change legislation with the following statement. The USW has been working to ensure that the new products and processes which will build the clean energy economy and solve the challenge of climate change are created here in the United States and built by American workers. We believe that addressing climate change and ensuring the strength of our nation's manufacturing sector can be compatible goals. We are grateful for the leadership shown on this critical issue by the members of the House Energy and Commerce Committee, particularly Chairman Waxman-Markey and Representatives Doyle and Inslee. I'm pleased that they, along with many stakeholders in the labor, business, and environmental communities, have reached consensus on a way forward that balances the need to address climate change with the need to ensure that U.S. workers and industries are not unfairly hurt in the process. By providing rebates to energy-intensive manufacturers based on their output and efficiency, the House has created a strong incentive to maintain or increase domestic production and to improve efficiency in the process. These rebates ensure that all of those producers at or above the industry average efficiency are not penalized. Also, the rebates will remain in place at their full level until either a strong and enforceable global agreement has been reached or until the U.S. implements a program to equalize carbon costs between domestic and foreign producers. The combination of rebates and international programs will ensure continued domestic competitiveness and reduce the potential that our efforts in the U.S. to combat greenhouse gases will be more than offset by the increases elsewhere in the world. Preventing this carbon emissions leakage is critical if the goal of stopping climate change is to be met. Congressman Waxman and Markey, Congressman Doyle and Inslee, and the rest of the Energy and Commerce Committee realize this fundamental fact and have crafted a strong and flexible policy to prevent it. This, Mr. Chairman, from the International President of the United Steelworkers Union, I think it is quite clear in this bill that the members of this committee have worked hard to ensure that no harm is done to our carbon-intensive industry that have trade competition. This is a bill that will create jobs. Every wind turbine that we build in the United States uses 200 tons of steel. I can tell you the steel workers that reside in my district, and they all reside in my district, are looking forward to building those wind turbines using that 200 tons of steel. The grid, the transmission grid that's going to have to be built to transmit the solar energy and the wind energy all across this country is going to be built by U.S. workers in the steel industry. Mr. Chairman, I think it's pretty clear from this letter from the United Steelworkers Union that the people who work in steel and the people who represent those that work in steel think that we've done a pretty good job in protecting their interests and protecting our jobs here in America, and I use that balance of my time.